Hello, Growsmarters. I hope you are doing well there where you are. If you are watching this video, you are interested in writing a great essay. So this video is going to be about how do we plan a creative essay? No, hey, wait. How do we plan to write a great creative essay? If your friend had to ask you the question, where do I start if I want to write a creative essay? You should be able to answer that question towards the end of this video. The first thing I would like to remind you of is that you have a writing superpower. Did you know that all humans have this writing super ability? It is the ability to place your thoughts inside the minds of others, and you do so by writing it down. Similar to the way these authors place their thoughts inside the minds of others. J.K. Rowling thought of a young wizard boy who did magic, and Harry Potter was born. Roald Dahl, for example, thought of a little girl character with exceptional abilities, and today we can read the story Matilda. Now, all these authors have something in common. There's a theme in these stories, which you can find in the Growsmart newspaper practice edition on page 5. If you see this icon, it means that you have to think of an answer and you're allowed to say the answer out loud, right where you are. So what do you think these stories have in common, besides the fact that all the writers started by writing down the very first word of their story? It's the idea of magic. All these stories revolve around magic, yet not one of the stories have the same characters, or the same setting, or the same plot. You see, these authors tapped into their ability to use their writing superpower, and they gave one word or idea endless possibilities. But they had to start somewhere. And in order to get amazing stories, we use something called the writing process. Now, the writing process is a process that consists of many different stages. But my mom and dad used to say the best place to start is at the beginning. And our writing process starts with pre-writing. Hang on, prefix alert. Does pre not mean before? So if I replace the word pre with before, does that mean I start my writing by doing something even before I write? If you thought the answer was yes, you are absolutely right. The pre-writing stage consists of many different things that we have to do before we can even start writing our story. This includes thinking about an idea or a topic. It also includes brainstorming. Now your brain is inside here, so all those ideas are revolving around. And that would be things like thinking of a title for your story, characters, who will be part of your story, setting, where and when will your story take place, and then what will happen at the beginning of your story, in the middle of your story, and towards the end of your story, which we usually call the plot. Now, in order to get all those ideas onto paper, you need to plan effectively. I want to share words that Natalie Lloyd said about writing. She said, "Your words matter more than you know." And boys and girls, for us to realize how much our words matter, we need to get it from our minds onto paper so that other people can read it. So I would like you to look at this icon too. In some of our next videos, I am going to ask you to participate with me. And if you see this pencil icon, it means that you need an activity book or a piece of paper and something to write with in order to participate. So let's go back to those questions we had at the beginning. If your friend asked you, where do I start if I want to write a creative essay? you should be able to tell them they have to know about their writing superpower, and you have to start with the pre-writing stage of the writing process, where you choose a topic, you think of a name for your story, you think about the characters, the setting, and you start thinking about what is going to happen in the middle and at the beginning and towards the end of your story. In our next video about how to plan for a great essay, we are going to be able to answer the following 2 questions. How do I plan my writing? And is there something I can use to organize all these amazing thoughts? Here at Growsmart, we would like you to share your ideas with us. So, if you have any questions or queries or comments about the content of this video, send it to this email address that you see on your screen. Thank you, Growsmarters.